When I first started in this, I started sort of by fluke on a show called Fashion File List. When I did that show, I really didn't understand the business at all. And right after that, I got to go and work at fashion television. That was my first real job as a fashion journalist. And they were making the kind of television which was sort of documentary style. So all of those stylistic elements were really fun and exciting to play with. And then I went to work for City TV as an entertainment anchor. And when I went to City TV, I worked in the newsroom. And newsroom was fast paced. So I really got to be immersed in the newsroom that never sleeps. So now I'm working on a show called OMG Insider, which takes sort of hard news elements, but also combines that stylistic kind of thing that I learned at fashion television. All in all, I think it's really a mix of sort of the different places that I've taken from in my career. Even though it doesn't feel like it's necessarily one thing after the other, it's all kind of combined and it works out. So when I'm preparing for an interview, I basically stay up all night. That's the secret. I tell that to all of my interns. I say, somebody will stay up later than you, and that might make the difference. You gotta stay up a lot. Whenever I'm interviewing an actor, I love thinking about the scenes that were hard for them to do, because I studied acting and it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. So I love thinking in their mind what they probably struggled with. I think about the movies that they've done in the past and probably the choices that they've made and the things they've had to face, and I think that kind of puts me in their frame of mind. A fulfilling moment is when you just feel like you've done a good job. And in my job, that's usually having been technically sound, because it's a very technical job. And then there's also just that moment where you know you've connected with the person, you've got a great moment, and you've made good television. It's just this feeling. It's a feeling in your gut like, I don't know, I can smile extra big today. I feel like everybody's a journalist now. Everybody can take video and throw pictures up online, and everybody has a blog. You can't just be somebody who interviews. You have to be able to break stories, and you have to be able to do great research, and you have to have great contacts. So I think the media is very, very fast. I mean, literally, you see it on style.com as it's happening. And it's in the stores before you even saw it on the runway. That forces journalists to raise their game. I would say Rihanna's a trendsetter. I went on tour with her last year on her 777 tour, but it was just so cool, and she's really open to taking risks, and it's interesting to me to see Rihanna up there, because literally you know if she's worn it, somebody else is going to try it. And a lot of the times it's really fashion forward and edgy, so I like that about Rihanna. People always ask me, what's the one thing that seals the look? I would say define the eyes. That it's all about the eyes. Because I do think, what is the quote, the eyes of the soul, you see the soul through the eyes. Whatever the quote is, it's true. You need to make your eyes pop, define the eyes. I don't care if it's eyeliner or mascara or whatever your little eye secret is, make sure you have that. What are my 2 rules to live by? Follow your heart. That's cliche, but it's true. You need to go where you get excited, what you're passionate about. You need to find that. And you need to go for it and not question it. And also, don't be scared to be yourself. And don't be scared to ask a question that you don't want to hear the answer to.